Coming to find a comfortable seat, we'll ground down, maybe closing the eyes, one hand on the heart space, one hand on the belly, or maybe palms face up in the lap. Take a deep breath in, sigh out through the mouth. One more deep breath in, big sigh. Turning inward, ask yourself, what does my body need for my practice this morning? Maybe you have an intention you would like to set. And gathering hands at heart center will open with 3 ohms. Inhale to prepare. Namaste. Let's start in child's pose. Big toes together, knees out wide. You might like to have a blanket under the knees for some extra support. Take notice if you feel any tension, maybe in the low back or shoulders. Allow the breath to wash over that tension, releasing it into the earth. Walking the hands over to the right, C-curve the spine. Maybe the left hand comes on top of the right. Inhale, coming back to center, pausing in center for 1 breath. And exhale, hands walk over to the left, second side. Inhale, come back to center. Pausing in center for a few more breaths. Inhale, tabletop or Marjariasana for cat-cow. Checking on your alignment, making sure your shins are parallel and inside of the elbows pointing towards one another. Inhale, chin up, belly down, cow. Exhale, cat, chin to chest as you round the back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Continuing with your own breath. And maybe you start to circle out the rib cage or circle the hips. Gently undulating the spine. Reversing your rotation. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale to tabletop. Weight goes into the left hand. Your next inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky, twisting open. Exhale, threading the hand through as the right shoulder comes down to the mat. Inhale, right arm lifts up. Exhale, threading it through. 3 more times. The end of your 4th round. Exhale, coming down onto the right shoulder. Right ear comes down. Maybe left hand reaches forward as you lengthen through the left side of the body. Inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky. Exhale, right hand comes down. Weight comes into the right hand. Inhale, left arm reaches up, twisting open. Exhale, threading it through. 4 more rounds with your own breath. And when you are complete, coming down on the left shoulder, right hand might reach forward as you lengthen through the right side of the body. Inhale, left arm reaches up to the sky, twisting open. Exhale, tabletop. Tucking the toes under, lifting the hips and heels, downward facing dog. You might find a deep bend in the knee as you pedal out the feet. Maybe you nod the head yes, nod the head no. Exhale, finding tabletop. Inhale, right foot steps forward, low lunge. Maybe the left knee stays down for more support, or maybe you lift it for more strength. Hands might stay down, framing the front foot, or maybe you exhale, float the hands back towards the hips as you shine the heart forward. Exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot, stepping back into plank. Your next inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky, side plank. Your left knee might come down for more support, or you could keep both feet together in Vashisthasana. Maybe the right foot floats up off the mat. Exhale, coming back to tabletop. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, left foot forward, low lunge. Finding whichever variation you had on the first side. Maybe the hands stay down, or maybe you exhale, float the hands back as you shine the heart forward. Exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot, plank. Inhale, left arm reaches up, side plank, second side. Maybe the right knee comes down for more support. Maybe you float the left foot up for more challenge. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Exhale, rooting down, finding your foundation. Inhale, hands come to the top of the knee, high lunge. Maybe reach the arms up to the sky or cactus the hands out to the sides. Your next exhale, twisting to the right as the arms open wide. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands windmill down to frame the front foot, stepping back into plank. Inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky, side plank. Maybe the left knee comes down. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, left foot forward, low lunge. Exhale, rooting down. Inhale, high lunge. Finding whichever arm variation you had the first side. Exhale, twisting to the left, arms open wide. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot, stepping back into plank. Inhale, left arm reaches up, side plank. Maybe the right knee comes down. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, downward facing dog. Slowly walking the feet forward, come to find a forward fold at the front of your mat. Maybe you take the elbows and ragdoll. You might nod the head yes, nod the head no. Inhale the halfway lift as the hands come to the top of the knees. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms circle out wide, bending the knees, coming to stand up tall, gentle back bend. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. Take a deep breath in. Deep sigh out the mouth. One more big breath in. Sigh out through the mouth. Come back to your intention. Gently blinking the eyes open. Finding warrior three, finding a focal point or drishti. Hands can stay at heart center, or maybe you prefer hands on the hips. Weight comes into the left foot. Inhale, right foot lifts up behind you as you hinge forward from the hips. You might keep the hands at heart center, or maybe you float the arms back like airplane wings. Engage through the right glute and hamstring. Inhale, float the right knee forward and up. Hands float forward, purity pose. You might take the hand to the knee. That helps support you better. Inhale, right arm opens out to the side as you twist open towards your bent knee. Maybe the left hand stays on the right knee. Exhale, hands come back forward. Inhale, hold. And exhale, allow the foot and hands to come down. Give your hips a shake from side to side. Weight comes into the right foot for our second side. Hands might be on the hips or in heart center. Inhale, lift the left heel behind you, engaging through the glute. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, float the left knee and hands forward, purity pose. Maybe the hands come onto the knee for more support. As you inhale, left arm reaches out to the side, twisting open towards your lifted knee. Inhale, arms reach back forward. Exhale, hands and foot float down. Give your hips a shake from side to side. And coming to the long edge of your mat, heel toe the feet about one leg distance apart. See, right toes are facing the long edge of your mat. Left toes face the top of your mat. Warrior two, exhale, bending the left knee, arms reach out to the sides. Shoulders are stacked over the hips. Left knee is pressing towards the outside edge of the foot. Reach your arms as if you were reaching for both walls simultaneously. Inhale, exalted warrior. Left arm reaches up, reaching through the left side of the body. Exhale, side angle. Left arm comes down, right arm reaches up. You might rest the left elbow to the top of the knee. Actively press the body away from the leg. Engage through the right obliques. Maybe the right hand comes behind the low back for the half bind as you shine the shoulder up towards the sky. Inhale, exalt your warrior. Left arm reaches up. Lengthening the left leg. Exhale, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Left arm reaches far and then down as the right arm comes up. Exhale, bend the left knee, coming back to side angle. And your next exhale, right arm comes down, finding a low lunge. Hands frame your left foot. Lengthen the left leg, finding a modified pyramid pose. Try to square your hips towards the front of the mat. You might even hop your right foot forward a little bit more to find comfort and bring the feet about hip distance apart. So trying to lengthen the left leg, point both hips forward towards the front of your mat. If you have blocks, you can use them under your hands. Exhale, hands walk towards the long edge of your mat, finding a wide-legged forward fold. You might want to heel toe your feet wider if you brought them closer together. Releasing the head and shoulders down. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, bending the knees, hands come to the hips. And inhale, standing up tall. Right toes point towards the back of your mat. Exhale, warrior two, second side as you bend the right knee, arms open out wide. Inhale, exalted warrior, right arm reaches up, lengthening through the right side of the body. Exhale, side angle, right arm down, left arm reaches up. Maybe the left hand comes behind the low back for the half bind. Check in with your toes. Are you crunching them? Are they stressed? Are they happy free toes? Inhale, exalted warrior, right arm reaches up. Lengthening the right leg. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Right arm comes down, left arm reaches up. Exhale, bending the right knee, side angle. And your next exhale, left hand comes down, hands frame the front foot in a low lunge. Maybe you hop the left foot forward just a little bit, and then exhale, pyramid pose as you lengthen the right leg, hips square to the front or the back of the mat. Maybe you have blocks underneath the hands. Exhale, hands walk over to the long edge of your mat. Feet come to parallel. Maybe you heel toe the feet a little bit wider. And then releasing the head down towards the earth in a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale the halfway lift. Bending the knees. Slowly make your way back up to standing. Heel toe the feet towards one another. And come back to the front of your mat. Inhale, arms reach up. Gentle back bend. Exhale, chair pose, sitting the hips back. And your next exhale, forward fold, releasing over the legs. Maybe you interlace the fingers behind the back, allowing the shoulders to rinse out overhead.
Exhale, release the hands down. Gently bend the knees, step the right foot behind the left ankle. So the outside edges of the feet are close to touching or touching. And then when you're ready, you can lengthen the legs, finding a forward fold with the legs crossed. Keeping the left arm, left hand connected to the earth. Inhale, reach the right arm up, but twisting open. Exhale, right hand comes down. Right hand connects to the earth. Inhale, left arm reaches up, twisting open. Exhale, left hand comes down. Stepping the right foot back around so the feet are hip distance apart. Gently release forward. Notice if you feel a difference from one side of the body to another. Bending the knees, left foot steps behind the right ankle for the second side. And when you're ready, lengthening the legs as you release forward. Weight comes into the right hand. Inhale, left arm reaches up to the sky. Exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, right arm opens out to the side. Exhale, right hand comes down. Stepping your left foot back to hip distance apart. And exhale, forward fold one last time. Heel toe your feet almost mat distance apart. Exhale, lowering the hips down for Balasana, Malasana. For garland pose, hands come to heart center. You might press the arms into the knees as the knees open wide, lengthening the low back. Coming back to your intention. Gently blinking the eyes open, hands come down to the front of the mat. Make your way into tabletop. You might like to have a blanket under the knees for some extra cushion. And from tabletop to puppy dog pose, arms reach forwards, hips stay stacked over the knees. Chest comes down to the mat, maybe forehead or chin come down. Inhale, slithering forward, coming to a forearm plank. Knees might stay down for more support, or maybe you lift the knees up. You might interlace the fingers with one another. Exhale, completely release down, coming onto the belly. Hands come beside the shoulders for cobra pose, or maybe you T-shape the arms, tensing up the fingers. Inhale, lift the chest and chin up, pressing through the tops of the feet. We'll hold at the top for 5 breaths. engaging through the backs of the thighs and the glutes. Relax your face, relax your neck and jaw. Exhale, releasing one cheek down to the mat. Gently rock your hips from side to side. Locust pose. Hands come down next to the hips, palms are face down. Chin or forehead can stay down on the mat for more support. As you inhale, lift the feet up off the mat, pressing through the arms. Exhale, lower the feet down. Feet are hip distance apart. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Continuing with your own breath. If you feel like you have more to give, you might inhale, lift the chest and chin as you lift the legs at the same time. Last round. Exhale, lowering the opposite cheek down to the mat, bending the knees, windshield wiper the feet from side to side. Hands come to the low ribs. Exhale, pressing back into child's pose. Taking a deep breath into the low back. Exhale, sigh out the mouth. One more deep breath in. Exhale, sigh out the mouth. Do 3 rounds of Brahmari breath, bringing the tongue to touch the teeth. Inhale to prepare. Gently make your way up to a seat. Maybe you like to have a pillow or bolster to sit on for tight hamstrings or low back pain. Bringing the legs out wide. Shoulders face your right leg. Inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, hinge towards your left leg. Maybe you circle out the top arm.
reverse your rotation. Inhale, coming to sit up tall. And then exhale, shoulders face your left leg. Inhale, left arm reaches up to the sky. Exhale, hinging towards your right leg. Maybe circling out the top arm. Reverse your rotation. Inhale, coming to sit up tall. Bringing the soles of the feet together for butterfly pose. Reaching the chest forward as you inhale. Exhale, hinging from the hips. Releasing over the legs. Maybe you nod the head from side to side as you allow the neck to relax. Inhale, sitting up tall. Cow face pose. So bring the right leg under. Cross the left leg over. You're trying to stack the knees on top of one another so the feet are 1 foot is on either side. It is kind of hard to stack the knees on top of one another directly. So don't push yourself, don't force yourself too hard. Be gentle. This might be as far as you go, or you might add in the arms. As you inhale, reach the arms out to the side. Give yourself a pat on the back with the left hand. Right arm comes underneath. You might be able to interlace the fingers with one another. If they don't touch, you can just grab onto the t-shirt and try to reach your hands towards one another with the t-shirt. Lifting tall through the crown of the head as you press the back of the head into the forearm. And maybe you release forward over the legs. Again, if there's any point where the sensation is too strong, you can always come back out. And sit up tall. Exhale, releasing the hands down to the sides. Reach the legs out to feet out wide. Hands come behind you, windshield wiper the knees from side to side. And coming to the second side, left leg comes underneath, right leg stacks over. And notice sometimes we have one side that's much more flexible than the other. That's normal, that's okay. Maybe you like to add in the arms, inhaling, reach the arms out to the side. Right hand gives yourself a pat on the back, the left hand comes underneath. You might exhale, hinging forward, releasing over the legs. Inhale, coming to sit up tall. Exhale, hands release out to the sides, making your way to lie on the back. Or you might like to, actually, you might want to windshield wiper the knees from side to side again. Get that oxygen pumping back into the hips. And when you're ready, coming to lie down on the back. Hugging the knees into the belly, gently rock from side to side. Releasing the feet down to the mat, preparing for half bridge, so feet are hip distance apart, palms face down next to the hips. Exhale, hug the navel to the spine, keeping that engaged. Inhale, lifting the hips up to the sky. Maybe you interlace the fingers behind the back, rocking from one shoulder to another, lifting the spine up off of the mat. Exhale, gently rolling down one vertebra at a time. Bringing the feet out wide, windshield wiper the knees from side to side. And reaching the feet up towards the sky for a gentle inversion. If you have shoulder stand in your practice, you might find shoulder stand. Or you can just stay here with your feet up towards the sky. If you're in shoulder stand, making your way into plow. And if you're in plow, gently rolling down. Everyone can lengthen the legs long on the mat. Finding a neutral spine. Hugging the knees into the belly, hands come to the tops of the knees. Draw circles with the hands as you massage the lower back. Reverse your rotation. Left foot comes down, right ankle comes to the top of the left knee. Figure four, threading the hands through behind the left thigh as you press the right knee away from you. Exhale, releasing the left foot down to the slats, to the mat. Arms open out to the sides. Legs fall over to the left for a gentle supine twist. Maybe you extend the right leg, bringing the peace fingers around the big toe.
Inhale, coming back to center, right foot comes down, left ankle to the top of the right knee, figure four, second side, as you thread the hands through behind the right thigh. Exhale, release the right foot down, arms open out to the sides, legs fall over to the right, supine twist, second side. Maybe you extend the left leg, bringing the peace fingers around the big toe. Inhaling, coming back to center. Finding any final poses that you like in your practice. Maybe you want to do a few more rounds of rolling bridges or happy baby pose with the soles of the feet up to the sky. Maybe you like a reclined butterfly pose, the soles of the feet together, knees open wide. And when you're ready, making your way into Shavasana or corpse pose. Maybe you prefer legs up the wall. Closing the eyes, turning the awareness inward, focusing on the breath. Repeating to yourself, breathing in, I feel calm. Breathing out, I feel ease. Calm, ease.
Bring your awareness back into the body. Take a deep breath in. Sigh out the mouth. Inhale, reach the right arm up overhead, bending the knees, coming to lie on the right side of the body. And slowly, with helping hands, make your way back up to a comfortable seat. Maybe you close the eyes, placing one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, or bringing hands into Namaskar Mudra. Bringing yourself back to your intention. Honoring your intention, your integrity, your effort and dedication to your practice, to your physical body, emotional body, spiritual body. And offering gratitude to your body and yourself as it has supported you throughout your practice. We'll close with one Om and 3 Shantis, bringing hands to heart center. Inhale to prepare. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and weekend.
Thank you, Amanda.
Yeah.
That was lovely. Have a great weekend.